And welcome back to the Games Done Quick channel. You are watching, Unapologetically Black and Fast. That's right, we're here on day one of the event. We got a whole weekend of celebrating Black joy and Black excellence. We're welcoming all levels of speedruns and challenge runs from the Black speedrunning community. And of course, this is in celebration of Black History Month. We've been having a blast all day. It's really, this next run may ring true for a lot of you, and I'll you'll see what I'm talking about there in just a moment. Hey, but before we talk about that, let's talk about subscriptions. Your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support Games Done Quick Hotfix. Please consider subscribing if you enjoy the daily speedrunning content. Now, without further ado, you might want to call a friend and tell them what's on, because it's time for Drakengard Mobile Dragon Girlfriend Percent by Kath. Take it away.
Hello. My name is Kath or Fig. I speedrun Drakengard, pretty much all of them, but this one is a very special one because I'm pretty sure a lot of people haven't seen this one, so I'm excited to show it off. Commenting for me today is Jeak.
Heyo, my name is Jeak, whatever it feels like pronouncing. I'm actually a moderator of a Drakengard mobile board on the speedrun.com, and I actually, I'll try my best to commentate on the show that's gonna unveil for you right now.
Yeah, he just got out of surgery and he came here. That's how devoted he is to Drakengard Mobile, spreading the good word of Drakengard Mobile. So give it up for Jeak. But yeah, this is Drakengard Mobile. It is a Europe exclusive version of the original Drakengard that was created because the original PS2 game was not selling a whole lot of copies over there. And I know if you've seen the original Drakengard, you're probably really shocked by that. It's such a beautiful and groundbreaking game, gameplay-wise, all that good stuff. So they created this to try and market it more.
I think we are ready. So
Yep.
do you like me to count you down?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're starting on 3, 2, 1, gaming.
Right. So very important is the music of this video game. It is probably the most well-known part of Drakengard Mobile. So please make sure you can hear. So basically this is taking the gameplay of the original Drakengard, and putting it into Java mobile form. I'm currently playing it on basically a Nokia. So, sorry, I'm kind of concentrating a bit if you want to talk about the gameplay a little bit.
Yeah, sure. So game has actually more movement and more attacks than an actual PC game, technically, because he can jump and he can do aerial attacks, and he can also do a normal attack by holding the 5 button. If you hold 5 for a prolonged amount of time, he will emit a shockwave that will knock the enemies down. You can also block using 7 or 9 for the left and right side block respectively. And most importantly, we can call our girlfriend dragon for help using asterisks. Fun fact, there are actually more versions of the game. There's like a kind of alpha version of this that has been found in the past that actually has an additional dash button. Unfortunately, that version has a broken sound, and as you probably already noticed, the sound of this game is, well, it's a thing. It's a thing that everyone should, experience. So, yeah.
So much like the original Drakengard, there are 2 game modes. There are actually 3 in Drakengard 1, but this one has both aerial levels and ground levels where you play as the dragon and Kaim. So yeah. As you can see, it's just in mobile game form with some actually pretty nice pixel art.
Yeah, indeed it is. This game is actually compatible on most of the Java mobile phones, so like Nokia, Sony Ericsson, and like. And I actually stream it on hardware, and it's actually pretty hard to do because there's a very limited list of phones that can actually output a video signal, like phones that can natively run this game. So I actually compiled a list that's available on the speedrun.com page for this game, where you can take a look at all the mobile phones that are able to output the analog video signal, so to stream the Drakengard mobile game right to your PC.
So you might be noticing that we're collecting this blue beam in the corner here, or this blue bar. That's actually what I like to call GF points, which is not actually what they are, but basically every time you fill up that bar, you gain the ability to summon your dragon to kill all the enemies on the screen. We didn't use it last level because there's a particular enemy that we use it on, so we want to save it. That's coming up in this level. So pretty soon we'll be seeing our beautiful GF fly across the screen.
Yes, they're very difficult and potent enemies with the black armor that can literally stun-lock us and maybe even kill us. So what we're gonna do is to save us our girlfriend points, as Cathelios used to explain them, to deal with them much easier. I can maybe tell more about the secrets that this game has that are actually connected to the PlayStation version of the game. And it's actually pretty interesting because so those are the enemies that we should use the wrath of dragon on. They are pretty hard to deal with, and we need to make sure that they're all on the screen. Because if they are off screen, they won't be affected by the damage. So yeah, I'm gonna actually continue explaining what are the secrets in this game, because this game has secrets related to the PS2 version. And fun fact, this game has 3 levels, so 3 ground levels and 3 aerial missions. However, if you finish all of those levels and you gain enough score, which is 75,000 score, you actually unlock the 4th and last level. And if you finish those, you gain a lot of XP that allows you to unlock secrets. And those secrets actually help tell a lot about the PS2 version. And funnily enough, one of those 2 secrets tells you that if you're in a strafe mode and you press R1 and L1 very hard, your range of your attack will double. And this is actually a kind of a mystery, because what is the strafe mode and the range of which attack will double? And well, normally strafing in a lot of games means moving to the side, dodging or something like this, but in Drakengard 1, PS2, strafe mode is the mode where you actually mount the dragon. And we actually contacted the French forum regarding the Drakengard game, because apparently there is a huge French community dedicated to the game.
So if I can interrupt, so I mostly speedrun Drakengard 1 actually. That's what I'm mostly known for. Also, these strats, this is a slower strat, but I'm doing it safely because I took a lot more damage than I wanted to in the lead up to this. So yes, this is going to take a little bit longer, but I promise this is the smarter, safer strat. Please enjoy the gameplay. So when Jeak found that hint in the game, it kind of sent all 3 of the Drakengard 1 runners into a frenzy, because it was the first new information we had ever found about the game since people started speedrunning it. And we found this French website, and it was the only other mention of Drakengard Mobile having secrets that we could find. And we actually ended up emailing it, getting somebody to check our French to make sure that it was accurate in order to message them. And we were like, there's no way that they're still active. This game came out 2003 and it's exclusively for Drakengard 1. And no, they actually sent us a video custom made for us, trying to also figure out what the secret meant. And it was actually really cool to just be in contact with that other community out of nowhere.
Fun fact, this strat has actually used in a speedrun of the Drakengard 1 on the PlayStation 2. Because what it actually means is when you fly the dragon and press L and R, the dragon will turn. And she can also turn during her special attack, thus doubling her range because she can shoot back and forth repeatedly, covering the larger area.
The funniest part of that is I actually found it like by accident, and I thought it was a glitch because the animation that she usually has while she's attacking just stops and she like T-poses pretty much as the camera spins around her, but apparently that was intentional. Apparently that was an intentional part of the game, and we know that thanks to Don Mobile.
Maybe it wasn't intentional, but they just, decided to make it as a secret.
Yeah, it's like, oh look, it's real. Okay, so I have a secret strat for this level. You ready for this? You ready for this strat? It's called just use Dragon GF the entire time because it's faster than dealing with it.
Yeah, actually, I think it'll be like one short, but I'm not 100% sure. So make sure. Okay, yeah.
I don't know if we'll have enough for all of it, but
we'll see. But I'm quite sure you're gonna be like one short, but.
Oop.
Yeah, there's gonna be.
I missed one. Oh well.
No, I think.
Come here, buddy.
Good luck, because those guys are pretty hard. Okay, cool. When they start charging, they will charge forever.
Yeah, they're very annoying. Unnecessary, but
That's fine.
Alright, once again, we lost a lot of health, so we are just going to safety strat our way to victory here.
Yeah, like, actually, this boss isn't as dangerous as the previous one, because for the previous one, we are under levels, so it's actually much harder. And he usually one-shots us. This one can probably 2 or 3 shot you if you're lucky.
Yeah, so I've had my runs during practice end a lot on this guy, so I'm just not going to take chances. I've had my runs die very aggressively here. Suffer my dragon fire. So you can also use the special attacks in the aerial levels, but it's kind of pointless because it doesn't really do that much damage that you couldn't just do by spamming the regular fireballs.
Yeah,
so we just save it for the ground ones.
They are quite useful if you're doing the Dragon Marriage percent, which is a 100% category for this game, which actually requires you to unlock the secret levels. And in the aerial mission of the Dragon Marriage percent, there are spinning enemies that they go around in circles. It's very difficult to hit them. So the Angelus Breath is very, very helpful at those levels. And yeah, and just like that, we entered the last level.
I want a PB so bad. Come on.
Wow, this is actually a pretty good pace we're having here.
This would be my second Drakengard PB on GDQ if if this happens.
That's gonna be actually insane because the world record for this game has been actually obtained by a runner called also during the ESA event. So it's gonna be like cool.
This is the single most shown Drakengard in any marathon. Come on.
Yeah, those are the enemies that are pretty hard to hit. In this level is fine, but like the bonus level, I usually use Dragon Breath for them because they also deal a lot of damage. And we are on to the last boss. And hopefully you can.
And that's time.
And we actually 0 cycle it. Yep, and that's
nice.
Good
GG.
job.
Thank you. So if you press 5, you'll just get booted back up. We're not redoing the level. Sorry, just a second.
You can just load it. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's Drakengard Mobile.
Time was about 11 minutes 45, by the way.
Okay, yeah, that's a PB for me, I'm pretty
nice.
sure.
Yeah, that's...
The stream is now sponsored by Drakengard.
That's actually pretty close to world record. I know, it's like a minute off, so that's a pretty...
Yeah, it's like about a minute. Still a lot
Yeah,
of
that's
improvement.
pretty good card. Considering it's
Thank
a
you.
marathon.
But yeah, I said I was going to submit this game last year after I PB'd with Drakengard 3, and I'm really glad that you guys actually took this game on, because I submitted it as like, oh, there's no way they're going to actually, accept it once they look at it. And no, you guys did, and I really appreciate it. I love to show off any sort of Drakengard.
Yeah, I'm super glad that this game actually got into such an event. I'm pretty happy about this fact.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Well, hey, thank you both to Kath and Jeak, and I wish that y'all could see my view of the Nokia phone that this is coming through, because it's just beautiful. It's a peach. So, but hey, that was so gorgeous. Give it up in chat. GDQ claps for that excellent run of Drakengard Mobile. Fantastic. We're gonna be right back after a quick break, so don't go anywhere. Stretch, get some water, and we'll see you in just a moment.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.